So according to this is the so-called greatest Nintendo games of all time. And we'll be analyzing each one of the games if they're deserving the spot on the list. So number 50 is Super Mario RPG Resident 7 Stars. Oh yes. Mario RPG Resident 7 Stars, yes. The Genox had to have Mario RPG. I never played Mario RPG before, but the Genox put my RPG down so they can try to put attention for Geno being smashed. So yeah, we all know their tricks, okay? The Genox, they think they can get away with putting, my RPG on the list. Okay? I put Thousand Doors on this list, but don't worry. Mario RPG because he has Geno in it because we have to put Geno in Smash Bros. Yeah. Zelda: Link Between Worlds. That's the 3DS one. GoldenEye. That's on the N64. I think they also put on Switch Online. Tetris, which isn't really a Nintendo game. Okay, Tetris is on like everything. Okay, I think it's putting Nintendo exclusives on here. Okay, GoldenEye, they put that also on Xbox 360, but at the time it was a Nintendo exclusive. Tetris was originally on the computer, which means it wasn't really a Nintendo. It also isn't a Nintendo property either, as EA also makes Tetris games as well. So yeah, Pokemon Black and White. Not surprisingly they're not putting Pokemon Black and White 2, because those are the superior games. But we also have Pikmin 3. Good choice to put on the list. Animal Crossing, these next three games, New Horizons, Uprising, and Mario 3D World, all very good choices to put on here. F-Zero GX, I guess if you want to put an F-Zero game on the list, yeah. Zero Play Chronicles 3, I never played this thing. I played one on the Wii U and it was not that good. It was like weird. Okay, Zero Play Chronicles 2 is also on this list. Well, I don't know if Xenoblade Chronicles 1 will be on this list, but they put Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And this is also according to Reset Era. Okay, this was a vote on Reset Era, so it's Reset Era's top 50 games. Well, it's using this site for some reason. Fire Emblem games, of course, they're going to support Fire Emblem games on this one. Considering they have so many characters in Smash Bros, not too surprising. Mario Bros. Okay, I think to talk about the first one for the NES, I think that would be higher than Mario Sunshine, and this would be higher than Wii Sports. Wii Sports would be higher too. It was a game that basically shaped the whole console generation. I don't know. I know I don't really like the Wii all too much as a console, but the Wii Sports kind of shaped the whole console generation. I think this would be higher than Banjo Kazooie. Come on, Banjo Kazooie isn't even a Nintendo property anymore. They have it on the Xbox too, on the Rail Collection. Okay, it isn't even a Nintendo property anymore. We could put Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. We could put Viva Pinata as Nintendo games. No, they're not Nintendo games. Yes, Banjo Kazooie was originally made for the N64, but it's also owned by Microsoft now. I don't think Banjo Kazooie should be on the list of Nintendo games. It's the imposter here. Why did they even allow Banjo Kazooie on this list to begin with? I don't know. I'm surprised there wasn't many Zelda games on the list yet. Maybe they're all near the top because Nintendo fans love to overrate Zelda as a franchise. Original Animal Crossing, surprised that one's so high, not New Leaf. I wonder if New Leaf will be on here. Which I consider the best Animal Crossing game ever. But Metroid Dread, not surprised that's out. Donkey Kong Country 2, Mother 3, despite never having a, official, thing. Free Houses, yep. As well, Link's Awakening, Star Fox 64. The game that basically killed the Star Fox fan base, which, according to the Star Fox fan base, is the only quote-unquote good Star Fox game. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Really, Gen 1 is, you guys had to put Gen 1 Pokemon in here. Not Heart Gold, Soul Silver, not Black and White 2, not Pokemon Platinum. Okay, not Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, not, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. No. I get Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow basically started the franchise, but they haven't aged too well as games. I wish people would realize this. Yes, I think they deserve a spot in the top 50 games made by Nintendo. But over Platinum, over Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Black and White 2, no way. Ain't no way. They're better than those games. Okay. Flowers of the Door, not surprised that's in here. I'll be pissed if Super Paper Mario is not on this list because it isn't RPG enough. And then my Yoshi's Island. Oh, here you go. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it is on the list. Good, you guys made a good choice of putting Heart Gold and Soul Silver on this list. Finally, have a respect for people online. Tropical Freeze, Earthbound, very overrated game. Okay, should be lower than I like people like to overstate how grave influence Earthbound is on gaming, but really isn't an influential game. Considering it's based off Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, which came out before Earthbound. Okay, people say, but Earthbound inspired Pokemon, but Pokemon's way more. But which game is still around? Earthbound or Pokemon? Okay, Pokemon's still around, Earthbound isn't. Okay, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Surprised those are on the list, not Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Melee. Surprised is the first Smash Bros. Game on the list. Xenoblade, Wind Waker, Mario Kart 8. Surprised there wasn't any other Mario Kart games. Surprised Double Dash isn't here. Surprised Mario Kart DS isn't on here. Mario Odyssey. Really? Mario Odyssey's only 13? Oh, yeah, you guys put Majora's Mask ahead of Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey should be in the top 5 Nintendo games, period. Okay? You guys put it at 13? Shame on you. Mario Odyssey should be in top 5 of Mario Galaxy 2, Mario Bros. 3. Oh, Mario Galaxy 2 is considered better than Mario Odyssey. Come on, guys, okay? Mario Odyssey is superior in every way to Mario Galaxy 2. Okay? A Link to the Past, Smash Bros. Ultimate Super Mario World, Mario Galaxy 1, Metroid Prime, Super Metroid, Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, and Breath of the Wild. No Super Paper Mario. Come on, guys. Why? Okay, some of these choices are questionable. Like putting a Banjo-Kazooie on the list of best Nintendo games, but not Super Paper Mario. Okay, even though Super Paper Mario is the best in the Paper Mario series, it had the best storyline. Yes, the gameplay isn't as good as Flowers in Your Door, but Super Paper Mario is about the storyline. Why did you exclude that game? Also, where's Pikmin 1 and 2? Okay, or at least the first Pikmin. Okay, you guys put Pikmin 3 on this list, where it's good for Pikmin 3, but where's Pikmin 2? And the biggest sin of all, there's not a single Kirby game on the list. Yes, I read the whole list, and there's not a single goddamn Kirby game on this list. Did you guys forget that Kirby is a Nintendo property? I think at least I would put Kirby Superstar Ultra, Kirby Return to Dreamland, Kirby Forgotten Land, Kirby Planet, or at least 4 or 5 Kirby games, okay? Or at least one, like Forgotten Land. At least you could put Forgotten Land, Superstar Ultra, okay? At least it could at least added those two, okay? Where the hell is Kirby? Did you guys forget that Kirby is Nintendo's Nintendo series? Okay, you guys put F-Zero on the list, but 0 Kirby games. Okay, you put 3 or 4 Fire Emblem games, but 0 Kirby games. Okay, and that's my biggest gripe with the list. There's no Kirby. Okay, you put every Xenoblade game except for Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is the correct choice because Xenoblade Chronicles X is garbage, but still no Kirby games. You guys are freaking, hit in the head. Okay. No Kirby games. But you put Banjo-Kazooie and Tetris, which are not even Nintendo games, okay? Did you guys not put a single Kirby game on the list? And Tears of the Kingdom was not included in this vote, so, maybe that would have kicked, Xeno off the list, okay? But I find there's 0 Kirby games on the list whatsoever. None whatsoever. And Metroid Prime is on the list. The Metroid Prime sequels are not on the list. Metroid Dread is on the list. So Metroid fans get some representation. Glad for them, but no Kirby games. Like, I understand, Ocarina of Time, but and another game that is on the list is the first Zelda game. Where is the first Zelda game? Okay? That's the next question. Where is the first Zelda game? Considering it's considered one of the most important games in Nintendo history, they don't even have the first Zelda game in the top 50. But don't worry, we have Earthbound on the list, but not the first Zelda game or a single Kirby game. Don't worry, we have we don't have, the superior, we don't have Fire Red and Leaf Green, which are superior to Red, Blue, and Yellow in every way. Or we don't even have Pokemon Emerald or Pokemon Platinum. Okay, that's how sad this list is. We don't even have Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Emerald. We don't even have Mario Kart DS or Mario Kart Double Dash. We only have Mario Kart 8 because we're lazy. Okay, we don't even have Mario Kart Wii, which some Mario Kart fans consider the best Mario Kart game of all time. Okay, there's so much to nitpick about this list. It's just so funny. But the biggest crime this list has committed is there's no Kirby games. Okay, no Kirby games as well. Like, yeah, some of these games, yes, they deserve to be on this list. Like Mario 64, obviously, should be on this list. Mario Galaxy should be on this list. Smash Bros. Ultimate, Smash Bros. Melee. Brawl, for some reason, isn't on this list. I don't know what is it you guys have against Brawl. Okay, why isn't Brawl here? Okay, I think some of these lesser games should not be on this list. Some of these games in the bottom half. And you should have a couple Kirby games, Smash Bros. Brawl, okay, Mario Kart Double Dash, okay, and Super Paper Mario, okay, and maybe have some of the lesser Nintendo series represented, because I think people want to represent every Nintendo series, and of course put Animal Crossing New Leaf for crying out loud, okay. No, nothing, they put Kid Icarus Uprising, but no, not New Leaf, totally not New Leaf, New Leaf, considered one of the best Animal Crossing games, besides New Horizons in the first. Oh, let's exclude that game. And let's exclude, they excluded the entire Kirby franchise, the greatest sin of all, excluding the entire Kirby franchise from the best Nintendo games list. Okay. Well, and there's also the top 10s list. As well, we have the top 10 Nintendo games. Of course, you have Ocarina of Time, Smash Bros. You have, people voting this list. A lot of Mario games, a lot of Zelda games. But they gotta at least have one Kirby game here. Okay? They gotta at least have one Kirby game in the top 50. Okay? Pokemon X is 28. Oh yeah, and they exclude the entire Splatoon franchise too. So if you like Splatoon, sorry. Okay, no Splatoon. Okay, no Splatoon. Okay, do they not have a single Kirby game on this list either? Oh yeah, Squeeze Squad in the top 50. At least they thought of putting a Kirby game in the top 50. At least the top 10s, they thought of putting Kirby in the list. And what about Mario Maker? Why did they exclude Mario Maker? But I think they didn't want to put too many Mario games into it. But again, Mario Maker was an innovative game. I always put Mario Maker 2. Also, they have Kirby and Amazing Mirror on the list as well. But, they're not going to put Forgotten Land on this list because they don't put new games on here for some godforsaken reason. Okay? But yeah, Mario Odyssey should have at least been in the top 10. Okay? Mario Odyssey should have at least been in the top 10. Come on, guys, okay? You guys voted the best Nintendo games and you didn't put Mario Odyssey in the top 10. Okay? Honestly, kind of sad. Okay? The Super Paper Mario is not in the top 50 Nintendo games, which is also pretty sad that they don't respect good storytelling. At least they have Donkey Kong Country Returns on here. I played that game; it was pretty fun. But yeah, that's according to the greatest Nintendo games of all time. Now we know that Nintendo fans hate Kirby, and we know Nintendo fans hate Splatoon. It is pretty funny there's no Splatoon games in the top 50. But again, I'm not too surprising because Splatoon fans are freaking weird. So, goodbye.